is your boy Travis Kinley coming back to you with another one. I got my headset on because Caterpillar motors are pretty loud, and I figured I'd do a little day vlog for you, requested by one of the subscribers. Would like to take a brief moment just to thank all the subscribers. Hey, thanks for following the channel. If you're watching the channel and you haven't subscribed, will you subscribe for me? So many people that watch my channel are not subscribed. That's what my analytics say, at least. If you will, just drop a comment and let me know also what you think of these beautiful Virginia roads. I will be honest, I drove late last night, and I'm about to tell you why I drove late last night. And it was extremely foggy. And Virginia on 81 on a foggy night / morning really looks like Pennsylvania. Couldn't tell the difference. Look at this car here, man. Come on, car. Make it quick, car. Make it quick. Make it quick. Make it quick. So, let me tell you the foolishness that happened. I picked this load up, plenty of time on it, right? I'm like, man, it's got a window. I can deliver anytime between 8 and 3 p.m. I'm like, you know what? Definitely going to be there at 7:45, right? Well, I wake up, yesterday morning or something. I wish this truck would speed up. I wake up yesterday morning or something like that and start the truck and immediately get out. I was about to get out of the truck to check the lights while it warmed up, and it shut down. It sounded like somebody just took the key out of it. Okay. So I opened the door, turned the key, start the truck again, and did it again. Alright. Well, really wasn't that cold outside, but I figured, why not give it a go, right? So I start the truck and idle up a little bit. Sure enough, 5 seconds later, turns off. Like literally, if you turn the key in the ignition, it just turned off. Okay. So, fortunately, I'm parked at a Petro, and call Petro. Hey, y'all, look, this is what's going on. They come to my truck, knock on the door, hook the truck up to a computer, in which, by the way, I found out my truck has been averaging 6.1 miles per gallon. But they hook it up to the computer and find out the reason it's shutting off is because of an oil pressure sensor. My oil pressure sensor had finally gone entirely bad. It had been going bad for quite some time, but now it had gone entirely bad. And, you know, so since the computer is reading no oil pressure, it was just shutting the truck off. Okay. So, speed up the story a little bit, pull into bay number 5, and the guy's like, well, I'm looking for a sensor. Peterbilt don't have it, Kenworth don't have it, Caterpillar around the corner don't have it, but Caterpillar in Oxford has it, 45 miles away. All right, cool. The guy's like, I'm gonna go get that part, take about an hour. All right, cool. You think an hour one way, hour the other way. This guy comes back to the Petro 4 hours later with the part. By this time, I'm pretty upset, man. Because some young fella, looked like he's all of 20-something years old, and just really feel like he took advantage of my time. Like, man, I'm on the clock, man. I got stuff to do, man. But nothing I can do, right? Comes with a part. Tech fixes my truck. Literally less than a minute. Finally back on the road. Well, the problem is, I woke up at 8 a.m. to depart. Well, I woke up to depart at 8 a.m. Pulled into the bay about 8:45 or so. He left to go get the part about 10:30. We had some problems with my hood. My hood locked shut. He asked me about it. I'll put it in another video. And I can even show it when I'm not in the truck. And then he comes back at 2. And well, now I hadn't even started my day yet. Well, I got 575 miles to do today. I got one place to drop, then leave there, and still gonna have about 400 some odd miles. Okay, what turned out happening was I drove 93 miles, I dropped my load, started driving to my second and last stop, consignee, receiver, 90 for the prime folks. And 100, 200 miles down the road, now I'm meeting 5, 6 o'clock traffic. Well, here we go. So, I rough and tough it through Tennessee, Chattanooga, Knoxville. Well, GPS pops up and says 90-minute delay in 15 miles. But my GPS also told me, after asking, that there's a rest area in about 13 miles. All right, well, considering I'm short on time, the last thing I want to do is use my clock to sit in traffic, because I'm kind of stretched for time. Not only do I need to deliver this load that, you know, I'm talking about in the story's chronological time sense, if you will. Not only do I need to deliver this load tomorrow between 8 and 3, I need to pick up my next load between 8 and 3 tomorrow, and that next load is 95 miles away from the last consignment. Okay, so I don't really have that much time to waste. I'm already behind the gun because I'm starting in the afternoon, and I'm gonna have to take a 10-hour break, which will end in the late morning. You see what I'm getting at here? I don't know how else I can clearly explain this. All right, pull in the rest area, and I say, you know what? We're gonna take us a 2 or 3 hour break. Not sure which one yet, depends on what the traffic looks like when it slows down. Don't think I'm staying behind this guy. We're gonna take us a 2 or 3 hour break. Take a 2 or 3 hour break, and I get moving again. Well, for those who've been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm a solar powered trucker. But at the same time, business needs to get taken care of. Business needs to get taken care of, no matter what type of trucker you are. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's what I do. I end up driving till 3 o'clock in the morning, all the way to Rafine. And I shut down at a Petro. Fortunately, somebody just pulled out a spot. A solar powered trucker just pulled out of a spot, opened up for me. I'll whip it around and I'll back her on in. Of course, I got my, my clock set, go off 7 hours, 15 minutes. I wake up before that in a panic because the sun's shining. My brain's just used to driving during the sunlight. I get everything I need to taken care of, including inspection, a replacement cord for my thermoelectric cooler, my igloo cooler. And as soon as the time comes back, boom, log your inspection. Of course, I did the inspection already because I'm freaking out a little bit. 118 today is what we need. Because I'm freaking out a little bit. Log the inspection, boom, hit the road. Man, I get to my consignee, pull in. This guy is he's on the forklift talking to his buddy. He sees me pull in. He actually drives up to the truck, takes my paperwork, and says, what you got? I said, I got 4 crates of some sort of adhesive. He says, go ahead and dot number 4. Asked me, you want me to break the seal? Yep, go ahead. We'll get you unloaded. Thank goodness, man, this guy looks like he's moving with some purpose. I'll back her in door 4.
In 1 mile, exit right.
And after backing in, I walk up to the side of the dock, side of the trailer, and I asked him, hey, what can I do with the 2x4s that the shipper used to make pallets, basically? He said, I'll take care of it. Man, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, man. Because I've been praying this whole way, all the way to the receiver. Like, man, please let them be moving, be working, let this just be in my favor right now, man. I do not want to lose this next load I'm picking up because number one, it pays well. Number two, it takes me over the weekend. And number three, it's a direct shipper. I'm just like, I'm working on making strong relationships and folks who have strong loads and places, coming from places I like to be in, going to places where I like to go. You know, those aren't the people you want to make a bad name with. If you got to piss somebody off, you know, that ain't the guy you want to tick off, right? So he gets me in and out. I literally thank this guy. I'm like, man, thank you so much for how quick you work and for taking care of those 2x4s for me, because, you know, I just told him I really needed that today, man. I really needed that today. It was truly a lifesaver. So he was like, oh, no problem, man. You know, I actually take the 2x4s home and et cetera, et cetera. No problem, man. You have a good day, be the same.
Continue on route.
So I say all that to say this. The sleeper berth can be used for so many different things to make your day more flexible. Right? See, I took that 2-hour break over traffic. Then after the 8-hour sleeper, I got the time back that I drove right before taking that 2-hour break before the traffic. That enabled me to deliver my load, and now where we're going, go pick up the next load. So that's what I mean. Like, you can use that sleeper berth for so many different things. And last, if you work at a truck stop and you're a tech, mechanic, you're the gopher guy, listen. They send you on an errand, you want to go stop by your boo thing's house. Think about how that affects other people. Other people are at work too. Don't be so self-centered. Goodness. Think about how that affects the truck driver who's sitting in the bay waiting on you while you stop by your boo's house, your Valentine's house. When you're at work, work. Stop by her house later. It's just, come on, man. Nothing worse than taking advantage of somebody's time. You can let me borrow your truck. I can wreck your truck, buy you another truck. You can let me borrow your boat. I can sink it in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, buy you another boat. When you take somebody's time as something you can't give back, you can't pay for, there's nothing you can do. Don't treat people like that, man. So we're rolling through Virginia, 62 miles out from the shipper. It is 12:06. We are looking good. And lastly, the agent who I booked this load with seems like a very professional guy. He seemed very serious about his business too, which I like because I'm pretty serious about it too. Not lackadaisical, but he sends me an email while I'm sitting in dock number 4, and he says, "Hey, Travis, still looking good on time delivery or on time pickup? ETA question mark." I say, "Hey, look, you know, looking good for pickup. Sorry for the tight schedule. You know, I know it makes people nervous, especially me. The ETA 13:30. He said, "No problem, man. I get it." When I told him, you know, something happened out of my control, oil pressure sensor, which out of my control, but at the same time, I take responsibility for that. It was in my control. It had been going bad for about a week now, week and a half or so, and I knew it. Doggone gauge bouncing around like it got a brain of its own or something." He says, "No problem, man. Just make sure you're there before 1500. 1500? That's 3 p.m. 1500? Why did I say it like that? Because my freight bill says 1400, and that is the reason I've been going crazy like a chicken with no head." So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm checking out. Thank you for listening to my story and rolling with me down 64. You already know what the motto is. Work hard, play hard, sleep hard, find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It's all about why you believe it. Live free.